Hey everyone, your girl Liz here. So coming to you guys today now. It's now officially 7:20. Super happy and excited. It is obviously a little bit later of a wake up, but that's okay. Just because, it is my body naturally sleeping for me. So very happy and excited to go ahead and have breakfast and probably have some eggs again. And then I have to definitely finish off those Pop-Tarts still, so I'll probably have the last two times I've had Pop-Tarts, I've just had them dry. So I'll have one warmed up and one dry. And then, yeah, we'll officially be ready. So I'm officially going to go ahead now and get ready to roll. And then we'll go do those bird egg checks at a brand new location, guys. Location 3. Hey guys, since I also did a Super Lush Life flashback in today's video for at the end of the year, I decided I'd do a freaky flashback, right, since last year, right around, I think about 2 or 3 months, honestly. Again, I don't really keep that stuff at the front of my head, but remember I texted my neighbor, right, and they're like, oh, we were trying on wedding dresses all night. It's like, oh, all night, Anyhow, guys, that busy, huh? Alright, anyhow, guys, so yes, is that her way of covering it up? I don't know. Anyhow, guys, so yes, obviously, last night, or yesterday before work, but whenever I finished that vlog of hers, she said that she had just got out of the shower, but she didn't look like she just got out of the shower. And then, she, talks a little bit, and then she's like, oh my god, oh yeah, is that my computer? Yeah, that is my computer on my bed. It's like, oh, okay. And then she said at the end, very end of the vlog, she has to get a shower in the morning. It's like, oh, I thought you just got a shower. So it's like, is that her way of saying? But I wasn't gonna go ahead and post all of that. But yeah, it's just like, nerdy. So, anyhow, guys, that was pretty freaking crazy to have that flashback. So, anyhow, guys, I'm officially gonna go ahead and start watching some films now today. So, just gonna come on and share that. That was pretty funny when I saw that. Because then, obviously, last night, when she, got up at 5 in the morning to be productive, well, then, yes, obviously, you can see. So, yeah, her hair is visibly wet, right? So, that's crazy, guys. So, anyhow, and then I did watch a whole bunch of shorts, as you guys saw last night. So, it's definitely a good night last night. But anyhow, let's get back into the rest of the video. Since, obviously, I'm having a little bit of trouble finding some this year, so we'll try to put a dent in that steadiness, right, of having issues finding them. So, yeah. It also could be, again, a little bit later. They obviously know the Mother Nature, animals of nature, there we go, have a better relationship and understanding of nature, right? So that's how then humans, right, are able to get a good idea as well, right? And you guys remember that before, right? Like I said with the birds, right? Obviously that happened in Leave the World Behind, and obviously it also happens when, like the birds build their nest higher one season, well then you know that there's going to be a big flood coming soon, right? So yeah, so a good way for humans to get in contact with Mother Nature and understand Mother Nature is to look at nature itself. There we go. And then you guys know what's coming. So anyhow, guys, I'm officially going to go ahead. I'll get going. I'll talk to you guys later. Alright, guys, let's go ahead. Let's roll. Let's get breakfast. Hey everyone, your girl Liz here. Coming to you guys today now. We're officially gonna go ahead in here and walk on up in here. It is just a little bit of a light drizzle, so not too bad. So we'll see. Actually, even though the stone road to get here, you gotta be quiet. Remember, there's deer. Could see some cute deer. Anyhow, guys. So yes, even though there is obviously, you know, was a wet road to get here, it actually ain't that bad. So yeah, I gotta remember I'm in their house, right? So I have to be quiet. I wouldn't want someone coming in my house, right, and screaming. Or like the video I saw yesterday, right, coming in and blaring music, right? So gotta give the deer the same respect. Anyhow, guys, we'll officially see if there's any bird eggs. You know, I should try to figure out exactly where I was, honestly, and do like a, you know, a summertime version, right, of the spring. Guys, remember? You guys should remember. And then I went up to here. And then, did I go back? No. I went down this way, I think. Yeah. This way. Then over to here. Then up to there. Yeah, that's how I did it. Yeah, definitely Pennsylvania. I'm gonna give it probably a solid 80 now, honestly. Yeah, solid 80. A lot of the leaves, these ones are fully out. These ones still have maybe like 10% at the most to go. And then a lot of those are maybe, this tree must be dead on this limb. But even up there, the leaves are only out about maybe 50%, 60 maybe. So anyhow, guys, we'll keep walking on up here. Hopefully we'll see some. And we're gonna, obviously, again, with birds and animals like that, right? Like they're not scared of humans, but you know, they don't, I don't know what it is about it, but they just don't want them around. So you can do bird egg checks respectfully and still find them too. You know, like I could start screaming, right? And then, yeah, they're gonna fly off the nest. I know where they are, but that's not what you're supposed to do. So that is a cool twist to my bird egg checks, you know? So, whew. Let's look up under here. Nope, nothing. Nope, nothing. Whew. Guys, this is crazy. I'm just don't seem to be having the luck this super lush life. But hey, you know, this is nature, you know, so it's a different version of went low, right? Then you went high. What matters is now, all the time. That'd be a really nice place. No, actually not, because this is right on a trail, and you don't know how many fox come up through here. A fox would definitely take on a bird's nest low to the ground. Let's look up in here. I mean, obviously I wouldn't go up in there anyhow. Don't see anything there. What about in here? A lot of bumblebees though, guys. Lots of them. You hear them back there? And when their wings are a little bit wet, they sound different too. Keep her going, Elsa. Full throttle ahead. Alright guys, let's look. Woo, woo, woo. Nope, nothing, guys. What the heck, guys? What the heck? Alright. I'm gonna flip it around just because you never know
when there might be deer, and it's easier to know where you're looking whenever you actually see the camera itself. And I shared that before with flipping it around. So, and also, cardinals, lots of them. Oh, guys, good sign. Anyhow, yes. Emma Marie, her video yesterday also goes off what I had said, earlier this year of, oh, I can only post the videos where I'm bouncing off the walls right now. Like, no, that's totally a facade, right? So, not every day you'll be bouncing off the walls, and that's okay, right? You can't be bouncing off the walls every day, because then that's a sign of being fake, because sometimes people are just chill, right? So, anyhow, guys, and that's kind of what this video is here this morning. So, gotta take it, Whoa, there's the sun. So want to have a chill, way about yourself, right, when you're in here, right? So yeah, officially keep walking here. I'm gonna flip it around so you guys can actually see it and not just see me. All right, guys. Ooh, guys, look, lots of thorns. I could have swore too in the fall time I had seen a couple birds nesting here too. I could have swore I saw at least a couple. What the heck, guys? There's a nice little stream. Not looking for streams, though. Squirrels. Jeez, guys, we're almost up here to the top. Guys, I don't hardly believe this. This is crazy. What the heck? I would have swore there would have been some bird eggs in here. I'm gonna have to really think. There has to be a place that I know. I'm just not thinking of right now. Where else do I know that could possibly have a whole bunch of them? I'm gonna do my thinking off camera because I don't want to take too much time. But guys, what the heck? Such a bummer. Bummer, bummer, guys. What the heck? Oh, there's the top. You can see it. Alright. Well, what I'm gonna do is walk the exact place that I did for location 3 last year, because right now I'm at location 3 last year. So yeah, so I'm gonna cut this, walk to the top, and then once we get up there, we'll walk out that big trail and see if we can find any. So, and like I said, I'm definitely gonna do some looking or thinking off camera about different places that might have a whole bunch of them. So anyhow, guys, here we go. Alright guys, so I officially made it to the top. You can hear the rain is starting to pick up, so I definitely gotta hurry. So anyhow, oh yeah, really picking up. So we'll walk on out here. Let's see what we got. And guys, also, you know, like I said this morning, the birds know, you know, so they could be waiting a little bit, you know, like they could already have a place picked out. They just haven't started any of it because, I mean, I don't know how long it usually takes for birds, but I mean, you know, if they put their mind to it, they can probably do a whole entire, here it's starting to rain big time, a whole entire nest in like one day, right? You guys saw 2 days, or yeah, I think it was 2-day progress of, yeah, it's really starting to rain. I'm gonna just turn around now. But anyhow, guys, no, I have my old shoes and they can dry. I need to test out the new ones. But yeah, you guys remember how freaking fast they rebuilt that, right? And I was out there 2 days later, right? And they were already restarting. So if they put their mind to it, I bet you they can make it in a day, you know? Now eagles, I bet you eagles can probably even make a nest in a day, you know? I mean, yeah, they're massive nests, right? And I was probably pretty close to the largest eagle nest ever found, right? You guys remember that? It was in Florida. So, I think Fort Lauderdale, was it? Yeah. So anyhow, we'll walk down here a little bit. I might speed this up, honestly. Remember, I don't want to get my phone too wet. Alright, so, because remember, it still has all that water in there. You can definitely hear it. Pretty soon I got to get a new phone, just because the number of times that I've dropped this and everything, you know, it's just, yeah, way too much. And, you know, it would be nice, and I definitely want one for when I go out west. And, you know, have like an additional like 250 some gigabytes, right? I think this is a 256, so get like a 512, right? No, that'd be crazy, guys. So, and you know, I'm also gonna have to start practicing that on the Google Drive, right? So, yes. And I didn't make my video last night just because I was, you know, working on Francisca, that girl, and then watched a whole bunch of shorts then, and that was pretty much it, honestly. I did have a second mini snack. I just had some cheese and some crackers. So, yeah, guys. My memory of this was more thorn bushes. Only there ends it. So, and the rain's really starting to pick up. So, I'm officially going to go ahead and call it quits, you know. But again, this is part of Went Low, Went High. What matters is now. This is Super Lush Life, so it's okay that we haven't found any. There's still plenty time, right? You know, maybe in like 2 weeks, a lot of them will start of hatched, you know, a couple eggs. But you don't always need to have the full set of eggs, guys, right? Like, this is Super Lush Life, and having, you know, 1 bird hatched and 3 eggs still is still super rewarding, you know? And it's its own little kind of cool, right? And exciting to see. So yeah, we'll officially go ahead and just have that be that. So anyhow, guys, officially go ahead and get going here, and then I'll talk to everyone once I get back. Here we go. Oh my god, guys, look. I was literally just looking over here, and I happened to glance, right, as I was walking down, taking it slow, really looking at a different vantage point, coming down, and look. There was a freaking nest in there. Look. Look. Guys, look. No freaking way. Oh my god. Must have eggs in there because they're freaking out. Nope, nothing yet. I also, I was also, that tickled me. I was also using my senses here. So, right, like I said with the gators, right? Since, hey, 1 month ago and 1 day at this time, well, 2 days ago actually, my bad. So 1 month and 2 days ago at this time, right? I was using my senses whenever I saw all those eggs, right? In those cages. I was like, what on God's green earth is going on in here? You guys remember that? I still don't understand it to this day. But yes, I was using, obviously, my senses, right? So signs of gators, right? Was there crazy stuff going up and down the bank, right? Was there eggs around? Was there footprints around? Yes. So I used them chirping like crazy, and it's like, I'm gonna really look through here because they don't just go crazy like that for nothing. Ooh, and when another bird. Ooh. You gotta find them in there. You know, I mean, I probably could hop all those logs. That would probably be a good place for them. I don't even see them, but I hear them. There went another one, guys. The cardinals. They're in there. Where are they, though? Probably underneath all those logs. But I don't want to spook them too much now. But yeah, I'm going to come on and show that. That's a good different vantage point. And also, guys, that happened with my berries last year. Do you guys remember that? I didn't see them walking up and then walking back. I was like, oh, berries, right? So yes, we'll keep walking along here, you know. Guys, there are so many freaking cardinals in here. You don't hear them there, but guys, this is crazy. Well, I guess my probability of finding some cardinal eggs is pretty high, guys. So, anyhow, I'm gonna keep walking on back down. Oh, I thought there was just another one. Not quite, though. Alright, guys, I'm gonna keep walking down here. And then, yeah, once I get home, I'll find a place for some, you know, big time, right? Thinking of where could I go? Like, where do I know that would be a very high contender for bird eggs? So, anyhow, and this is Super Lush Life, guys. So, what the heck, right? Anyhow, I'll talk to you guys soon. Oh my god, guys. Look. Male and females. Ooh. I actually really like this location because there's that, little banister, right, that I have out here. So, anyhow, guys, male and female. Oh my god, they're with the female down there. There they go. Oh, what is that? Is that 2 female cardinals? No way. No, that's not 2 female cardinals. Anyhow, guys, I'm officially gonna go ahead and get listening because I did make my video. So, very... Oh my god, guys. I made my video, so I gotta listen to it. And then what I'm gonna try to do, actually, is I'm gonna try to get it into a Google Drive, and then I'm gonna put that on, like, a flash drive, and just kind of see, you know? Because then all I have to do is upload the flash drive video to the Google Drive, right? So it's the same as my phone to the Google Drive, versus a flash drive, an inserted hard drive, not an inserted hard drive, an inserted drive into Google Drive. So anyhow, guys, I'll officially go ahead now and get going. I just wanted to show that. Oh my god, guys, I can hardly wait. I really want those bluebirds to come. Anyhow, here we go. So what is the attorney for?
Oh, that CD that some old lady gave to us years ago.
Yeah, I remember she died and she said you can have it, but you can't use it.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
all we got last year off of it was not even $10 interest.
You know, I mean, what kind of weirdo does that stuff, you know?
Oh, that reminds me, I gotta dig out.
So what, you're trying to see if there's a way around it?
Well, you can.
I mean, that's so...
We're gonna have
Do you
to
know how
try.
nonsense that is?
I already know.
You know? You know?
I mean, they just,
Come on. I mean, did she have dementia? She must have had dementia.
huh.
I mean, nobody with
No,
their...
back in those days, they, you know, they didn't think about that kind of stuff. And they wanted to
Yeah.
make sure that the church was taken care of. And probably back then you got more interest than you get now.
You know, I mean, it's not like something, super sentimental, you know? It's not like, we're millionaires and, you're giving me a 20-carat pink diamond ring, right? Or that 5-carat blue diamond, right? And here, I don't want you to use it. Well, I'm not going to use it, okay? I got enough money for my lifetime, and that's something I like to wear, right? Like, I don't have a reason to sell a $30 million ring, you know? Come on. Some of those people, Momo. Some of them people.
I'd sell it
What?
if I got a ring like that. Because you don't wear stuff like that. I would sell it, and
No, I'd keep it.
then what I would do is take money, so much each year, and give it to, charities, and give it to research. Like I've always thought about.
Like the Sargasm ice cream. You should do that. Florida project. Momo, your own Florida project.
No.
Alright guys, we're gonna have my early lunch now that you guys heard that. Then we'll get into the bird eggs, and what all I was thinking about. I've only gotten exercise, but I was thinking about the bird eggs while I was exercising. So, anyhow, now that you heard that, then later on whenever she gets back, we're going for groceries. So, I'll make that video soon. I gotta get my phone charging. It's at 30%. Here we go. Goldfish, too. And then I'll do my medication minder.
Alright guys, so it's now officially time for me to go ahead and get my medication minder, so we're going to do that, and then we're officially just going to watch some YouTube, honestly, until my gram comes back, and then we'll go get groceries. So, I'm still liking the went low, went high bird egg check, because obviously, guys, I still have a lot of time off, right? So, I have until Monday, right? And then I work Tuesday, and then I got my 3 days again, right? So, yeah. We could definitely, like I said, take time to, get like a longer walk at that place, and then even though they're, I don't want to, I'm gonna save the streams for last, right? It's like I just said, they're not gonna want to have their youngin', right? Try to fly across the street. You guys remember last year? That was so fun to watch. Remember she was hopping? It's so funny to watch them, like, get their young ready out there. That was so fun. So yeah, we'll officially, try to, do some looking around there. Tomorrow I got all day, so I'll put out my TroCam Thursday. There we go. So put out the Tro camera and then, find some different places. But I'll go walking. I actually have about 2 or 3 different places I was thinking about. That'll be good. So, yeah, we'll officially try those. And then, like I said, then this weekend we got a lot of stuff going on. So, it'll definitely be really, really fun. So, anyhow, guys, I'm going to go ahead and do my medication minder. And then
I'll start working on today's video maybe, or I'll just start watching my YouTube videos. Probably just my YouTube videos. And then just spend this evening then working on, this video, getting it produced and all that. And also I have to do my Google Drive stuff. So I'll probably do the Google Drive after my medication reminder here. So anyhow, here we go. Oh, totally missed it. There we go. They're all pills that I didn't take. So, anyhow, here we go. I didn't obviously take them because I came home then. I didn't have a big enough snack to have my dinner time. And then whenever I had lunch, I didn't have a big enough lunch to take too as well. So there we go, guys. Anyhow, let's go ahead. Let's get this done. Last year, I was the only one. I'm saying it right now, right? The only one in the store, even though my followers, and you guys know that, right? Yins aren't in the store right now.
Okay, we gotta be
Strawberry shortcake, Mama.
Okay.
It's only lettuce, it's not salad stuff. We gotta get the croutons and the cheese and the pickles, right? Or not the pickles, that's for macaroni salad. Oh, like greens. Yeah, that's the greens. Yeah. Then we gotta get the olives, you know. Probably get another ranch too, because I'm running low on that for the pizza. Somebody else is also the only one. They're bad. They're the only ones. Well, not really, because there's cameras. But anyhow, yes. When it comes to other knowledge that isn't illegal or shoplifting, I'm the only one.
What's that kind?
That's the only one I'm seeing. They definitely have more, so they definitely were on camera drinking that.
You need Robitussin.
Yum.
You need my prescription.
Mm-hmm. Hear you. Steakums, Mama.
Okay, so we need steakums, frozen vegetables, Bob Evans.
I definitely don't. I think they're really discreet with the cameras in here. But shouldn't they have the law, right? Because that is Pennsylvania law. If you're audio and I don't know. Well, just water down there. So it says audio and video. You have to have both, right? If you're audio recording in Pennsylvania, you have to have you're being video and audio recorded. I know, Momo. I know. I'm just getting pictures of our progress, Momo.
Oh my God.
That's right, Momo. This does look really, really good.
Hey everyone, your girl is here, so it's now officially just about 6 o'clock. I'm gonna have to turn on these lights. Welcome back to Thunderstorms, Alyssa. Anyhow, guys, so coming to you guys tonight now, I did want to come on and share that I did watch another Francesca girl, right? So I really like her page a lot. And then, obviously, I did watch a hurricane, right? So it's May 3rd, right, of 1993. And then it was, obviously, May 20th, right? So, and the video was actually made 3 days ago, which was kind of cool to know, because then they shared statistics that obviously the hurricanes were the tornadoes also just as deadly as the hurricanes, especially the wind, right? I think hurricanes, though, are capable of producing more wind, right? Like, I think the fastest wind speed on Earth was like 300 by a tornado. But I think a hurricane's like, what is a Cat 5? I don't know. I'll figure it out and I'll post it here. But I know that once you get up to like 70 and 80, you're at like tropical storm winds. But anyhow, guys. So yes, that was actually in Moore, Oklahoma, which was kind of cool, right? So there's a town named after me. But whenever I go out west, I'm not going to have to deal with that.
I will probably, well, I mean, I'm going to be driving through in the spring, so I might have to drive through just a little bit earlier, guys, so I don't have to deal with all of that, because that is crazy. So, anyhow, guys, I obviously watched that, and then also, I had a crazy reminder, guys. So, obviously, she looked just like the location one, so it's a YouTube version, right, of, she looks just like the location one. Which is crazy. I was like, there's the location one on the screen. Right there she is. So, anyhow, guys, yes. So, I'm going to watch some YouTube definitely for the... Well, actually, I'm going to get a shower once this thunderstorm passes. So, actually, I'll watch some more YouTube until then and then get my shower again. Hair definitely needs it. But yeah, here and get going. Edit today's video. What a, productive Wednesday too, because I went low, right? I probably could have stayed out a little bit longer, because the rain stopped and then the sun came out, but that's okay. So, yeah, we have a lot of time yet coming up, and all of that. So, anyhow, guys, I'm officially going to go ahead, though. Like I said, I'm going to get going. I just want to come on and share those final updates for today. And I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. We got a really, really fun day tomorrow. Bird egg checks, because my gram actually didn't need to go down. So she called him, and he's like, no, you actually don't need to come down, and return the other ones and get, a remote, right, to turn them up and down and all of that. So that was cool, right? So tomorrow I have all day to myself, and then Friday, obviously, will also be another day pretty much all to myself, except obviously I'll have to do a little bit of yard work here, and other than that, yeah, we'll officially be ready. So probably mow on Friday, or I might mow tomorrow evening, so we'll see. But anyhow, guys, thank you again for watching today's video. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Alright, guys, so as you guys can officially see now, 6:49, all of the rain has since passed, so very happy and excited about that. I'll officially go get a shower after this, but I wanted to come on and do my own little experiment here. So, obviously, I have it already, it's already in the drive. Let me just double check before I do this. So yes, it is still on, the original copy is right now on my phone, right? And it's in Power Director. It's already been added, right? So I'm going to delete it from the drive. It's already on this flash drive, so there's 3 copies of the original, right? So, and that's how you have to do it. And even, it's already been produced, so I can just, I could probably do it right here from my computer, I haven't uploaded a video to YouTube on my computer in quite some time, but I could, I don't see why not, right? Just sign in and upload. And it's already in the produced format. But anyhow, guys, so what I'm going to do now, what about that one Wednesday? I went ahead, file moved to trash. Now we'll go to trash. Here we go, look. Delete forever. Bye-bye. Okay, guys, now what I have to do is come up here, a file upload from my USB. What about that one Wednesday? Wow! No way, guys. Look at this. Look at this, guys. This is some good stuff. I think what I'll do is I will probably let it upload while I'm getting my shower. And I don't need to worry about any crazy power outage, right, or internet connection, and then, it doesn't transfer exactly right, and then it's not there because it's already on my phone, right? So there's, again, 3 copies of the original. So I'm going to go ahead, obviously get my shower while this uploads, and then I will download it. Well, I mean, it's already, yeah, then I'll download it to my phone and just see what happens, Again, I'm not going to exactly do it with this video, obviously, and it takes so long then to do it. You know what I'm saying? So test it with a shorter video, but then delete the original video from your phone, and then even delete the Power Director version of it from your phone, and strictly have the Google Drive Power Director video then that you download and try to upload. Do you know what I'm saying? So obviously do that with shorter videos, and then it's not as hard for you. And actually it just says 3 minutes left right now. So why don't I go get the bathroom ready, set my shampoo, conditioner, all of that stuff. Just set that in there while this finishes uploading. And then, like I said, it'll probably get downloaded into my phone, and then we'll test it out, I won't actually upload it, but I'll just download it and see. So, yeah. I don't see why it wouldn't work, because my Google Drive on my computer is my Google Drive on my phone. All the accounts are linked. Anyhow, talk to you guys soon. Alright guys, here it is, honestly, so here we go. Duh, I don't know what the heck I was thinking, guys, but yeah, I don't know what the heck I was thinking, I really don't. But regardless, I can officially just go ahead and include that, and then what I can actually do is I can either make that for the ending of a video, or I can make it partway through, towards my goals, or I can just, at the very end of the video of, maybe the last video of the year, or getting close to the last video of the year, or I can just make it a special, because maybe towards, like, what day does the year end on this year? What is the last day of the year? December 31st. Okay, so Christmas is on a Friday. So maybe on that day I can pick it out, and then I can make like a second video of just that video. Yeah, because that would be the last, so I can actually do that part of the New Year's. You know what I'm saying? Because it's literally, Christmas or New Year's, Christmas Eve and New Year's Eve are a week apart, right? So yeah, just do it a week early. Like, there's nothing wrong with that at all. So yeah, that's what I'll officially do. I won't need to worry about, downloading it back onto my device, the Power Director Google Drive version, talking a whole bunch, then saying, let's go ahead and include this clip, right? And then just insert it, and then finish the rest of my clips. Like, I'll just come up with the Freakiest Friday of the year nomination, or the one that I pick, right? So that will obviously be December 25th, right? On Friday, December 25th, the last Friday of the year. So yeah, what a freaking amazing way. Holy cow, guys. That's what I'll do. So it'll be a special Christmas gift for you guys, right? So yeah. Oh my god, guys, this is going to be so good. So, anyhow, guys, I'm officially going to go ahead and get going. But like I said as well, it has been a good 2 years since I put a video on YouTube via my, computer. And I actually realized what it was and when it was, because I remember it took forever. And I remember I showed you guys last Super Lush Life. I was like, what the heck? And it's real simple. It's whenever I used my camera for driving, remember? Yeah, so obviously then I would just put the SD card in, I'd figure out the DSC underscore, whatever the number was, I would upload it, and then I would just, figure it out, right, like I said, the steps. So, what the heck, guys, what the heck was wrong with me for not remembering that, guys? It's crazy. But again, like I said, it's been a while, so, but it came right back to me, because I'm getting right back to the groove, guys. Lush Life. So yes, duh, just go ahead and do that from now on. So yeah, we'll just keep it on there on that flash drive, and then Christmas time when it comes out, we'll officially get them out of here, get it out of here. You know, my pill bottle thing that I have sitting over there. So we'll get it out, the flash drive out of here. We'll upload the special Thanksgiving or special Christmas present for you guys, right? Alright guys, so as you guys can officially see now, I actually wanted to come on and show me doing my laundry. So I'm also doing my laundry, which is a wildly productive Wednesday. You know, this has been very wildly productive because now I've basically caught up on 3 whole days of YouTube videos, you know, and now I have 3 whole days basically where I don't have to really focus on YouTube videos as much. Obviously, yes, I still make my own, right? But you know, watching them and getting caught up, I can basically have all day fun days doing other stuff. So, tomorrow actually, you know, or maybe even tonight, but probably just tomorrow, honestly, I will do a touch-up of my room, get some dusting done in here. I might actually do the whole floor, you know, again. Might even get the stuff underneath the bed out and put it on top of the bed and do underneath the bed again with you guys. So time for a clean, you know, and then I have the rest of Thursday, pretty much all day Friday. Well, actually, yeah, all day Friday as well. No, obviously I have yard work, right? So yeah, guys, that is amazing. And then I have the whole weekend Monday. And then I work on Tuesday. And then boom, right? I have the whole set. Guys, this is awesome. I freaking love this. This has been just amazing setup, you know? Banging it out and getting myself all set up and ready. So I'm officially going to go ahead though, like I said, and get in the shower and officially end for tonight. Just want to come on, do those little updates. And this is a really good, you know, you could call it, what a first burst, you know, Wednesday. Yeah, because, you know, I am coming back, obviously. We put off groceries for a while. But now, you know, I have to do it, right? We had to make that grocery trip today. We basically didn't have anything here. So I'll probably take a picture or just a real quick film of how I organized it. It's really good now, our pantry dish. So yeah, what a great first, and not energy burst, what a great burst, I'm going to say, Wednesday. So what a productive Wednesday with a great first burst. There we go. Yeah, because tomorrow I'm cleaning up in here, you know, and then Friday I do the outside, the yard. Yeah, heck yeah, guys. Alright, guys, anyhow, I'm officially going to get going. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. I promise this time. Perfect. You guys can kind of see, right, like little condiments, veggies, right? Some sweet stuff with some other stuff. Her popcorn she's obsessed with, right? Some pineapple orange juice. Then you got fruits. More juice, right? Then down here, the sweet corner, right? But a different sweet for me. I don't know why the heck she put the honey way back there. Anyhow, right? Sweets are there. I don't know why she changed that. But anyhow, I had this good. She changed it around a little bit. And then obviously I did my own little, you know, breakdown of stuff, right? And then all that, and then over to there. So there we go, guys. Thanks again for watching. Talk to you guys tomorrow.